Okay, a couple of little chests down here. How does he know these things ahead of time, you may wonder? I have a guide, or at least people with a guide.
It's a good thing that he didn't kill the people that would know what's going to happen ahead of time. Otherwise, he'd just be completely hosed.
Yeah. Where's that power at? Atlas Quake. That sounds so boss. Oh, really close as well.
Well, there are some other red chests just up ahead, so you could pick them up if you wanted to.
I'll give it a shot. I know you have to glide to it, so if I don't get it on the first try, just to save time, we'll move on. In the meantime, enjoy these murals.
Do always love a good mural, they're always quite interesting.
Helldragon has nothing to say about murals, he's not cultured like us.
I've been in a museum enough.
I've been in... What kind of museum was it?
It was an art museum.
Okay.
No, unfortunately where I live is not cool enough to have video game museums. Well, we have a retro game store or two around. I guess that's the closest thing you have in terms of like a quote-unquote retro game museum, so to speak.
I'm not really one to talk, I can't even remember the last time I went to a museum. So, Richie, it's like glide across from this way?
Pretty much, yes, I think so.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
I thought I was going to miss that as well, honestly.
And that's given you more than enough to get that upgrade.
Oh yeah, Destructive Earth. That will come in handy, and that's maxed out, nice. Oh, we're going to need all the help we can get for the next part, because, ooh, boy, it's going to be a gauntlet and a half.
Oh yeah, lots of waves.
Yep, grand total of 7, and obviously that's a lot of enemies within those waves as well. Thankfully they do give you some chests throughout to keep you going, but you're going to be in quite a bit of trouble, I suspect, and oh.
That's one big feat, baby.
Oh, it's a mancubus.
Is that a Doom thing?
Yes, that's a Doom thing. You're good at this.
Well, that's Clotho, isn't it, Richie?
I believe so, yes.
And what's her role within the Fates?
If you give me a second, I mean, I have gone over it.
Emptying out the fridge.
Oh, Jesus. You can only say that because you're not fat anymore. You used to be fat. You have phantom fat.
The phantom fat.
Such a lust for treats. Whoa. Oh, I hate when I laugh at my own shitty jokes. It's always the same type of laugh as well, like one you can't control.
So, Clotho is the one who spins the thread of human life.
Okay.
Which is obviously why they've got this particularly disgusting imagery going on where I think she's lactating and that is releasing the thread.
Ew, it's like a spider's thread then.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm taking from the way she seems to be designed, and that doesn't make me feel very clean.
I thought you were going to say safe for some reason.
Well, it doesn't make me feel that either, if that helps.
Oh yeah, there's lots of these guys.
The important thing to remember about this particular gauntlet right here is that really the things that are your best friends here are saving your magic as much as you can, and having the space to maneuver, because as usual I advocate a defensive approach to this. You want to use quick safe attacks, Plume of Prometheus to break out particular groups, drop the Cronus' Rage every so often. But during these first parts I would actually recommend to kind of brute force and just focus on dodging a little bit better, so you can save your magic for later waves, which will introduce way tougher enemies.
Oh yeah.
And that way it will break them up more so you can focus on the really hard ones. But other than that, I think I've actually died a few times, like my first pass on this.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, when I went back to replay it like years ago, I was still a little tense about it because this is a legitimately tough section. Like, I feel this is probably the hardest God of War 2 gets. So once you push past this, you're really kind of home free. Even the final boss will not really be that difficult in comparison.
No, I don't recall struggling all that much against Zeus. Like, he was hard for sure, like by final boss standards, but other than that, eh. Oh, come on, this isn't fair.
Hold on, it's like when you're fighting Darth Maul.
Yeah. Who's the Qui-Gon Jinn of the God of War universe, then?
He was that Spartan that got killed earlier, maybe?
Ah, okay.
Well, no, I think we have yet to meet the Qui-Gon Jinn of this universe.
Okay, interesting.
I'm sure you will all understand what I mean by the time we finish the game.
Enjoy the force field. I'm not actually sure where he went. I threw him literally off screen. I can run back and get these chests, but... Oh jeez.
I will get him now.
Gorgons and sirens. That's what they're throwing at you at once.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to deflect it. Got my hammer out, come on. Nice.
There you go.
I'm sure more will come about, but it's fine.
Eat the ground. It's your friend.
Enjoy the lightning.
In a healthy diet of pain.
Yeah, I can hear you singing over there. I'm just waiting for another fuck you blast of light.
It's probably the safest way to go about this.
Come on, you motherfuckers.
Take a little bit of damage in the process, it's fine. Come on, do the thing. They're not doing the thing, guys.
Yeah, for Gorgons, they're really reluctant to use their defining characteristic.
Fuck, did the wrong thing. Died.
Ugh.
Man, I was not prepared for that at all.
No, you were not.
Oh, really? All the way back here?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna cut ahead to where we were. Don't give a shit about you, Clotho. See you in the funny pages. This is just the first wave of Gorgons as well.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's one down at least.
And more have just turned up to the left because yay!
Gotta slowly whittle them down. These guys are the ones I think I fear the most at this challenge so far.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they are arguably the worst because they are the only enemies that can kill you in one hit. Well, two, to be more precise, but they are literally the only ones that can do that.
Cool.
Good job there's chests there, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was so close.
Sometimes it kills me in one heavy attack, sometimes it doesn't. It's sort of odd.
Oh,
Nice. Good stuff.
And just one more to go.
Well, it's fun. Bring your face to my hammer. Eventually, I guess. Eventually.
so just kind of wait a little bit. Hold on. Gotta prepare. Gotta get ready. Okay, now lightning.
You sure?
You can if you want.
I mean, there's no reason not to. It was the groups that were the problem, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Eat several ancient Grecian dicks. Oh boy.
And now I think, even though you're going to have a little bit of a challenge, there's nothing anywhere near that bad. Obviously there's like Cyclopses and stuff coming, but it's just Satyrs and Minotaurs and Cursed Legionnaires and Sentries and then the Cyclops. So nothing that can just go, whoop, you're frozen, whoop, you're dead.
Well, the satyrs can get you into a bit of a kerfuffle if you let them.
Well, if you pull out, I seem to recall. I'm trying to remember what you did to like kill those satyrs like way back really quickly. I think you just turned them into stone, and then you just like killed them in one shot.
Speaking of satyrs. Oh, and you got the Hades Minotaurs as well. Nice.
Those are always fun. And you got one of them though. Tom is our hero.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to be the hero you need, not just the one you deserve. Get out!
Have a hug on me.
Oh, that's not the item I need. I need to roll away. I have almost exhausted my magic.
Well, you're just gonna have to deal with it, really.
I guess so.
That's why the QTs help. They give you that helpful magic, and see, you're getting a little bit... Okay, well, that's not enough for anything, but what's important is that they try.
Yeah.
Here, pull back, pull back.
I'm trying. Don't even know what happened there. The camera just went with hay.
Now, this is going to show you quite how much attention I was paying, but did you use the replenisher chest at all?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he used it to get some Rager Hull.
That's fair enough.
I can't survive without Rager Hull. Oh, that's dope. That's dope!
Nice.
Oh.
I forgot you can just do that after a while.
Piece of music for this particular section is great, I've got to say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sound's not on, so I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, of course. Right, Tom, of course, yeah. Sorry for the less than stellar commentary throughout this bit. It is literally just a gauntlet where you fight, guys.
Yep, getting near the end.
Yeah, this is the last wave. And I have to say, this is it seems to be a particularly horrifying gauntlet because of, the whole thing of if you lose or if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. It's one of those gauntlets, and that's just horrible.
Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Mid-range. Mid-range.
I don't think these are the guys with the Beast Rider, so you have a standard level of aggression, but they're not going to go, like, super anytime soon with, like, a Beast Rider jumping on.
Yeah. The way the Cyclopses run are pretty funny, I've got to say. I need some magic, but I'm afraid to go for that chest. Nah, I won't risk it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could do the sneaky thing of luring them all past the barrier thing.
Ah, yeah.
And then running in when you get the chance, but obviously that requires the very precise timing of getting them in while being able to get out at the same time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, you do need a bit of luck, especially when more keep jumping in. Just focus on one of them at a time, and you'll pull through.
The upgraded, fully upgraded Athena's blades help a treat here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it sounds like just, common sense to say, oh, a fully upgraded weapon works really well, but it gives you the distance that certain other weapons won't, really. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Part of Team Mulan there. Finally got one in.
I'll just tank that, I don't give a shit.
I do not literally give a shit. Come on, let me grab him. There's so much in the way I can't see. There can't possibly be any more of these guys. That would just be silly.
Don't jinx it. Is this first shot to kick one of these guys in the nads before jumping underneath?
That would be my first player call.
Well, it's a good strategy.
Keep forgetting that these ones you can't just grab, you have to wait for the circle. Get the fuck out.
So, like, one guy is like, no, I'll wait.
The last wave was the most polite wave, really.
Really, the hardest one was the Gorgon shit.
Yeah. Anything with a one-hit kill, I think, really shouldn't be allowed. I'm either in favour of nerfing the player so they can't do one-hit kills.
I mean, I have to say, in every single action game that I've ever played, the worst enemies are those that are standard enemies that have one-hit kills. I can sort of forgive a boss fight for having a one-hit kill as long as it's very well telegraphed. But regular enemies are just a no.
Yep, and now we save.
Yes.
A well-deserved one.
It's about to get real. Man, I'm gonna need so many Doritos after this because I'm getting took at her.
Well, it's because we're right at the end game now, so... And also we've just had a really long gauntlet, so...
So, I thought you said Gorgon for a second there, I was getting triggered.
Well, to be fair, the Gorgon was the hardest part of that challenge.
It really was. I was expecting actual Minotaurs, not Hades Minotaurs.
Yeah, but... oh well.
Yeah, can't really complain, you know. Okay, this whole room is a gigantic puzzle, and it is the single most involved and particular puzzle in all of God of War 2. So if there are edits, I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be this way.
Also, ew.
Yeah. Didn't think I needed to address that, it kinda goes without saying. Oh Jesus, I've been trapped here for eternity looking at the flab!
Ah!
Fate worse than death. She just keeps going through the floor.
Oh god. Ew. Just all of the ew.
Seriously. Don't worry about these things going back up, by the way. They lock in place once you make a complete rotation.
Yeah, we've made that mistake once before.
Oh yeah, we thought it was timed. Or rather, I thought it was timed. Yeah, take out that arm. Another one of Entom's past tips.
And then they give you the pity chest, because...
Clearly you need it.
Yes, of course. I mean, cause, especially considering, you know, they gave us a chest just outside this room. They just felt like giving us another one.
Get ready to react, guys, because there's going to be a sort of jump scare. Ah! I knew it was coming, and I still wasn't ready.
Now, that arm won't actually get back up.
Really?
Yeah, I think it just stays there.
Interesting. Of course, the second it gets back up, I'm going to start ripping it, you realise.
Well, of course, but I think the guy says that it'll stay still.
So, did she just, like, volunteer to be installed in this thing, then?
I don't know. When you're that big and that fat, you really don't have a lot of options, I would think.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to leap up the rope. Another fantastic failure. Okay, phase 2. Oh.
No, you know, when somebody was building clotho, I think they gave her a few too many breasts. You only need 2, guys. You don't need to install any extras. I don't care if it saves money.
Well, unless you're a cat or something, maybe.
Well, I mean, they are using that stuff for the threads. I don't want to talk about those anymore.
Okay. They have names, you know. They're lefty and righty.
Don't name the breast.
Alright. We gotta cut shit here. Gotta use a bit of lightning to try and mitigate some disasters.
Probably a good idea.
Thankfully, it's already going in my favour.
I mean, you are missing a red chest, but does it really matter?
Yeah, there's one in that secret compartment down there.
And it's so close to the end of the game.
Right, so I think you need to lock it in place just where you'd left it there. Although, no, you might need to bring it just up to there. That looks about right to me.
That's fine, leave it there. Just leave it where it needs to be.
Just here?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay. Just leave it, Tom, you've had enough.
So I think, yes, pull that and that should probably do that.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad they put her in a machine designed to kill her.
So now you want to lock it in place once again. Which I assume...
Yeah, just keep going around.
Yeah, to keep going round. until you've got a place to lock it in.
Going around, 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 around. Yeah, there we go.
Right, so, final arm.
Yep, no worries, no worries. I got it. Float across, I think. No. Maybe, possibly, who knows anymore. Yeah, that's right.
Right, now you want to grab the device and quickly pull it past the stunned arm.
Okay. I should probably wait for it to come back alive, because I have a feeling it's going to attack me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So what you want to do is lock it in place near the arm.
Okay. Not in front of it?
I think there, so I think you want to pull it to...
Yeah,
that, maybe?
One back, I think. One back.
Hopefully that should... Yes, that should lock it in place.
Yeah, this seems about right. Okay.
Right, so step on the little pressure plate.
I'm way ahead of you, mate. Way ahead of you. Okie dokie.
Right, run back to the left and attack the arm. Then you want to push the device over to the locked position where the arm is.
Okay. Ah, yes, we've got it. We've got it. Job's a gun.
Hi, Bob is your uncle.
No, you get over there.
Pressure plate.
No, we've got to make sure that, you know, the arm is dead first.
Hello, die. Thank you. Oh, it did it automatically. See, what confused me there was I thought I had to drop it via a switch or a lever. That's cool. Don't worry about it.
And now, obviously, you know your way out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she can't eat Cheetos with those hands anymore.
She can try, God bless her. She can try.
She wouldn't even be able to get them up the platform anyway. I guess she would need a servant to put the Cheetos in with the... Oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus. Isn't this the Goblin King from the first Hobbit movie? Okay, guys, we need another run at this. It's a very particular boss following a very particular puzzle.
I mean, what did you expect? It's a puzzle boss.
I don't need any of your sass, Mr. PhD in sassology.
Man, I thought you were going to say THD from in there. I'm like, well, I haven't been sassing you for quite a bit, actually.
In fact, my sass is dangerously below recommended levels.
That's true. I gotta be way more sassy.
Okay, that's freed up that so we can move it around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ow. Mean?
Well, I mean, we're trying to kill her, so she's allowed to be a little bit mean.
I say no.
No, you know what's mean? What's mean is us having to climb up and see that shit. No thanks. That's the meanest thing of all.
I mean, that is true.
Just there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then kill this arm with a fancy combo, if I do say so myself. Then run over, attack this arm. Okay, that's both arms down.
You got this.
There's a bit where you can bring up a dead body. Is that just for health?
That is just for health, yes.
Okay.
And Amazon will ship anything these days.
There we go. Ah, okay, I get it. I get it. Make sure she's stunned first.
Be sure to slow time.
And I'd probably just make sure to do the other arm as well. Just in case, you know. And then pull it back and let her loose.
Here's your first kiss, honey.
Oh, this is dope. This is so dope. Oh, she looks scared. She has every right to be. That looks like it stings like a bitch.
Dead as shit. She died as she lived. That.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even need to describe it. Just fucking look at it.
Uh-huh. What's around here? Nothing.
That
cool.
just leads back
Oh, the
to
other
room.
doorway.
We must make it symmetrical. Oh, this is it, folks. It's final boss time.
It is indeed. Well, we've got one little puzzle first, but then it is indeed final boss time.
I think I remember this. Vaguely? Maybe? Possibly.
That's good then.
Well, we'll find out.
Just make sure you save, please.
I'm just looking for a save point, mate. There's one. Whoa!
The power of the fates
That's gnarly.
resides within thee.
Man, I collected all the stars in that painting, too.
Sorry, guy. I had to talk over you there. She began her spiel and everything. Don't start spiels next to save points. It never works out well.
These great mirrors. Find your thread. and you will
Alright,
be
gotta
able to
find my
see
thread.
the mirrors.
Yes, you
Use
do.
them as a gateway to return to
Good thing it's lever operated.
Well, you know, they tried to make it convenient just on the off chance that anyone got here. Okay, now we go back. Swim back under. Oh yeah, you got to slow time, and then like I remember racing back through these sections.
You are indeed correct.
Is this the one I have to pull?
Well, it gets you back down, yeah.
Oh doy! Sorry, I completely forgot in the ensuing painting that there was a lever there. Ah, sweet.
Do you want to know which one is Kratos's?
I think I can probably guess. Wasn't that one?
No, it was not.
Now, I think you can actually break it and fuck up.
Nah, they wouldn't implement that kind of thing.
I don't know, I seem to recall reading that.
Well, you can't recall many things in this game, so I won't take your word for it this time. Oh, of course, it's the one, you know, just in front of the painting, so you can see it properly. Oh, we're going back. Keep on going. Didn't like that guy. He had too many shockwaves. God, I hope it automatically stops me before I make a tick at myself. There we go.
And now is the time to freeze time and leg it.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Sorry, that's why I was talking about symmetry. It's cool, I can still make it.
Good thing he takes forever to push a lever.
Seriously. It's cool, I've got it, it's cool, it's fine. Oh, this is gonna be clutch.
It's going to be so clutch. Run like the wind, Tom!
Oh no, it transported us to a pre-rendered cutscene.
Not yet, just before. Ergo, time is not completely fucked.
He's got to save the future, let him go.
What? 2 Kratoses? Kratai? This is impossible!
2?
2?
He brings out 2 blades of Olympus and it's awesome.
Well, sorry, past Kratos, but you're helping out future Kratos here, so you didn't almost die in vain.
Mistake I do not intend to repeat.
Like most things about this game, this is also going to be dope.
Oh man, it's been like 40 episodes, but the Zeus saga is finally coming to a close. I wonder if Kratos has enough power level to take him on.
Oh, I can't wait for Kratos Black in God of War 4.
Oh god, that's gonna be nuts.
Now I will show you the true power of a god.
I like how with the PS2 they kind of drop him below the clouds, so then they can kind of bring up the whole bigger version of Zeus model. They kind of have him stored in the back, just ready to come out.
Just gotta put in the activation code. Kill Kratos.
Megazord activated.
We need Zeus sword power now!
It's just him driving himself.
Come on, I've gotta concentrate it. Oh boy. Yeah, your pecs are very impressive. Can we just get on with it? Yeah, he's not impressed, it's Kratos.
Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad. Zeus is not a hard boss. He's really not. Again, just keep the general keep on your toes kind of thing, and just use, you know, these sirens to rough him up a little, and you'll have him handled. He's cake.
Okay, okay. And we're using the base Blade of Olympus again, one of my favourite weapons, next to Mr. Smash Smashy and the regular Blades of Athena, of course.
Did we mention that when you beat the game, you can actually unlock using the Blade of Olympus throughout the whole game?
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's this music. Awesome. Really? Doesn't come in freeze? I'm kind of disappointed.
Maybe as a god, it takes like 5, I don't know.
Just keep damaging him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, basically what you're waiting for is for his arm to fall onto the platform and an icon to appear to rush him and start an action sequence. So just keep doing it until that happens.
Ah, my pinky. Jesus.
Which is that.
Okay.
Well, it was, but that damn siren just comboed the hell out of him.
Bloody sirens.
I got this shit, it's fun.
Oh, there we go.
Shockwave's in fist. That's a new one on me. Oh, I've got so many choices to use a prompt on here.
Alright, he should land the fist again. There you go.
Yes. Come on, don't get in my way this time.
Beautiful.
That really, 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 really smart, Kratos.
I'm taking your hand power.
Oh, I'm getting smaller, weaker, less impressive.
Oh no, the PS2 had to pan back a little.
Okay, phase 2. Contrary to what Helldragon said, I went out like a bitch trying to discern which lightning bolt is which. It's cool though. Otherwise, it's not too bad.
Yeah, Cronus' Rage, because it's Titan magic, probably, can actually hurt Zeus pretty well. So the strategy typically applies. Drop that shit, reflect that shit, hit that shit with your shit. You see how that works?
Be careful though, because those bolts, they come out like the Dickens. You don't want to be in a combo when they come out. Or just doing anything, I guess.
I've always, like I said before, I love the, you know, close one-on-one, mano-a-mano, equal level kind of boss fights, and I love fighting those. And I have to say, as a whole, even though this final boss is actually pretty easy, I still prefer it over when you fight Zeus in God of War 3. I think it's because in God of War 3 you have to do the shit with, like, Gaia in her heart and things like that. This is just more of a straight fist fight, and I just feel it works a lot better, I think.
Oh, now he has the sword. What a twist!
Mm-hmm. We are into the final phase of the battle.
Wow, really?
Yep, and I think if you just keep using Cronus' Rage, you'll basically just be stunned for the majority of it.
Wow. This is pretty nuts.
It's fun stuff, though.
He's kind of just staggering about. That's pretty pathetic, honestly. Oh. Fuck.
Oh!
It's always those that get me.
Don't worry, just a little bit more.
I think it's because they put them in a very awkward bit of the screen. It's not where you tend to be looking down there.
No, not really.
Especially considering the majority of QuickTime events take place above the enemy's head.
Well, at least his attacks are predictable enough, it seems. Stop moving! You're not Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
His dash is pretty fun, though. Like, I like the little light slide he has going for his dodge move. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's on the ropes. Okay, I'm ready for you this time, you Olympian fuck.
I have come to kill you, Zeus.
Also, you know how I said this was the last phase? This isn't the last phase.
Yeah, I know what the phase is, don't worry.
Here, let me stone you a question. Wait, no, that didn't work, right?
Wow, that was awful. I'm actually embarrassed for you. He's on the ropes now, though. It's fine. Just keep repeating, throw your strongest attacks, get him in there, and bada bing, bada boom.
Your powers are no match for me.
Oh man, that was mine. I said no takey backs.
Look, I give it to you to rent, but that doesn't mean you can buy.
Whoa, he's got some shield action going on. This is pretty nuts.
Yeah, he's pulling like a Virgil from Devil May Cry with like his, you know, energy blades around. Okay, well they're not blades, but you know what I mean.
Do I have to attack these by any chance?
No, you just hit him normally, see?
Okay.
I don't think he'd like that. Hey.
Oh, I'm ready for all of these problems now, mate. Get over there. This is a really fun final boss, I gotta say.
It certainly does seem it.
Yeah, I told you, man. It's just good stuff. Meanwhile, Richie's got to bring down the mood, even though I'm sitting here enjoying this great fight.
I said it seems to be awesome.
Yeah, but you had that tone, like,
No, don't start with Hell Dragon.
I'm not.
No, I'm talking to Richie here. Don't start.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't start with him. You have no idea how deep the God of War 2 love lore goes. Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Don't worry, you can't actually succeed this. Okay, well, he does that, actually.
He's pretending to lose, I hope?
Be ready, Tom.
Zeus can't possibly fall for this.
Zeus most definitely is going to fall for this.
I guess he is. I can't believe it. What a stupid bitch.
From this torment
My god, he's actually doing it. Wow, that was kind of easy. You sure?
from your life,
Wow, his mouth animation looks a bit odd.
torment is just beginning.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, it's too dope for words. Oh no, stop the match. By God, he's got a family. No, bad touch.
That won't save you.
Oh, just take my time nice and slow. Executioner like, oh, it's just like the opposite of what happened at the beginning of the game.
Let's put this back in its scabbard.
You cannot do this, Kratos!
Oh, Athena, go away.
You're such a nerd downing on my killing dad party.
Thanks, Blue Point. Appreciate it.
Know this, my son. You have started a war you cannot possibly win.
I'll see you in the sequel, bitch.
Me victorious.
And maybe some other games in the meantime. The timeline's a little bit skewed, admittedly. Oh man, I got Gang 2 over here. Oh, well, fuck this, bye.
If she could only take one of those before dying, she must have been one of the weakest of the gods.
I mean, Athena's meant to be pretty powerful, but I suppose in this game she's not. Also, you know when we were talking about who's the Qui-Gon Jinn of this game? It's clearly Athena.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I don't know. You bring that into account and you see what happens in God of War 3, but...
A fear felt by his father, Kronos.
Oh look, she's leaking green orbs. He can get his health back.
A fear that drove Zeus to kill you,
We're getting deep lore here.
his own son. Just as Zeus was compelled to destroy his
Yep, that's right. Kratos is Zeus's son.
Even though we've said that like a few times
I
already.
think we
but-
have, actually.
Come on, like it's a surprise at this point.
I hate this plot point. Just die already.
Can I die in somewhere more comfortable? The Rock not helping.
No, it's the Rock or nothing.
Zeus must live so that Olympus will prevail.
Once all of her skin flies off, she's gonna evolve into her super form, I think.
Who will I have ice cream with?
Oh, shut up, Richie, shut up. Oh, I think it's time for some fucking fate-changing shenanigans.
It is indeed.
Great, now we're gonna bring in mythologies from other worlds. That was just a signal.
Babylonian, what are you doing here?
Aztec.
I said other worlds.
Okay, Asgardian.
Not other cultures, you racists. Oh, okay, we're, like, literally at the end now, so I think we should start wrapping up. Helldragon, you go first. What is your opinion on God of War 2 as a whole?
Well, like I said, I've always been a big fan of this game. You want to book your ass, by the way. I mean, like, I've always been a big fan. I like the level design. The gameplay is fun. You know, just kind of going through it again, even visually, you know, kind of brings back those fond memories of when I did play this game. I still go back to it every so often. And, you know, if you haven't, you know, if you're kind of catching it a little bit late, or you kind of went through the journey with us, you know, this way, and you haven't played it yet, I really do recommend it, because, you know, it is kind of easy to criticize a lot of the typical AAA shit. That's fine. But I think God of War is a series that has not really overstayed its welcome yet, and I still think there's a lot of good stuff it can do. That's particularly why, since they waited so long on that, I'm really looking forward to God of War 4, because I really do think it'll bring something new to the table that will make the series kind of interesting and fun and everything again.
Yeah. What about you, Richard?
It's been quite a lot of fun. It's been really nice to see this game. Again, like, I can't remember when I actually watched it, because I know I have seen it before, but I can't remember when the hell that was. But it's been a lot of fun, and I think it looks like a very good game. There's some awful moments in it, but on the whole, it seems like a very well-constructed, very fun hack and slash. And while I would say that the series, at least from the way it seemed, kind of hit a bit of a dead point come God of War 3, the fact that they've got God of War 4 coming out soon, hopefully they'll bring new stuff to that, and it will be awesome.
Oh yeah. As for me, God of War 2 is my favourite out of the admittedly small amount of God of War games I've played, but I'm actually kind of, like, skeptical of going back to God of War 1 and finding a good time there, if only because it's, like, you know, notably more difficult than 2. I think 2's difficulty curve is just right.
Yeah, definitely agree there.
The story's good, the upgrades you get are really awesome. It's just a really fun game, and, you know, for one of the PS2's, like, final titles, like, it came out in 2007 originally, when the PS3 was already out, it's just awesome. Pick up the HD collection and play it.
And not on God of War Saga, though, because remember, it's missing some of that content now because the DLC codes for the PSP games don't work. But any way you play it, it's a solid adventure, and God of War 3 was decent, and, you know, let's see what the next one brings us, you know?
I would like to come back for God of War 4. I don't know how you two would feel about that.
I'll have to think that over, but, you know, if I decide to do it, it'll be a good time.
I mean, I'd certainly be down to clown for it.
I think, Richie, you've been spending a wee bit too much time around my Twitter feed. You're picking up my lingo, mate. It's all good, it's all good. Ah, the Pantheon. See, we've got Zeus, see Hades, I think that's Poseidon over there.
I like this because it's actually kind of just lining up the bosses for God of War 3. Save a few, obviously, they added later.
Who's the guy with his head on fire, Helldragon?
I think that's Helios.
Thank you. That is Helios, by the way.
Okay. Okay, we've been a bunch of cunts throughout, like, history, but now when our personal interests are threatened, that is when we should band together.
Yes, now's the time to become focused cunts.
Oh, Jesus. What's going on now?
Oh no, my giant head. I gotta get another one commissioned.
It's amazing how, for being an omniscient person, Zeus never sees these sorts of things coming.
He runs like his hair's on fire.
And on a really shitty pun. It's been a lot of fun to, you know, come back to this previously cancelled playthrough and do it, and I'm really happy that you guys have been enjoying it. So, we're literally about to end the game here. So, from me, Entom64, THD, and XGamer Richie, this has been God of War 2. This has been Kratos. That's the Blade of Olympus. That's Gaia. This is a whole lot of titans climbing their way up Mount Olympus to get to the gods, and the credits are about to roll. So enjoy them. Bye bye for now. See you next time for another HFC playthrough.
See you then.
See ya.